This episode of Window Seat has a little bit of everything. Adult content.
My pants are falling off.
Adult beverages.
It's tasty. It's quite tasty. It's warm. It hits the spot.
Illegal Uber rides.
Uber, Colombia, no legal.
Farm animals.
Ahora, ¿quién podrá salvarme?
This guy in a weird costume, and a whole lot more as we visit the oldest part of the amazing city of Bogota, Colombia in the newest edition of Window Seat. All right, if you're just catching up to our exploits in Colombia, quick refresher, we're now dripping with sweat in the back of this cab after having inadvertently trekked 2,000 feet up the side of a mountain after a few missteps and in an effort to avoid disrupting a religious pilgrimage. If you missed all that, there is a link to that whole instant in the upper right corner of your screen right now. Of course, that all followed our bumpy arrival when my pants kept falling down.
So we've arrived in Colombia, and we have a problem here.
My pants are falling off.
And that was followed by our driver nearly ghosting us.
What's happening?
I don't know. We were supposed to have a driver.
But thankfully, all of that is behind us, and we are ready to embark on another adventure in Bogota. So we took a ride to what's been called the beating heart of the city.
All right, now we're in the downtown section of Bogota. This is Plaza Bolivar. This is where the oldest stuff is. Great cathedrals, lots to look at and do down here. If you really want a taste of what Colombia used to be, it's probably the place to go.
Love that we got here from Monserrate for a cab ride of less than $2. So it's easy to get around, easy to find your way around, and you get to experience it all.
This place is named for Simon Bolivar, or El Libertador, the Liberator. He led Colombia, Ecuador, Venezuela, Panama, Bolivia, and Peru to independence from the Spanish Empire. And now nearly every one of those countries has a Plaza Bolivar in it to pay homage to one of the most important people in South American history. These days, Plaza Bolivar in Bogota is where it all happens. That right there is Bogota's main cathedral. Facing it in the square is Bogota's City Hall and National Capitol, where Congress goes to work. This is where protests unfold. But on the day we visited, the place was overrun with cotton candy and kids, llama rides, and fresh juice carts. This was a day of celebration because it happened to be the day before Easter.
I actually feel really lucky that we picked Holy Week to come because, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's closed, restaurants and bars and that sort of thing, but you're also getting these street fairs, festivals, events that you wouldn't get on a normal weekend. And so because we're here right before Easter, we're getting to see some cool stuff.
Yeah, it's super cool. It's packed. It's all get out. I mean, look at all the stuff around you. Would you really see this many people on any other weekend?
There is so much to see and do here, so much history and culture, so many people, a feast for the senses, but soon our eyes yielded to our noses and a strange, sweet smell wafting in from the corner of the square. As we got closer, we spotted a colorful cart brimming with beautiful boiling fruit and an aroma that filled the otherwise stagnant air, the nectar of the gods being concocted right here before our eyes.
What are you making here?
And even a very broken translation couldn't keep us from discerning there was alcohol aboard this four-wheeled fruit brewery, and we were ready to partake.
Honey, fruit, alcohol, y lemon.
Okay, what do you call it?
Con alcohol is 7,000.
Okay.
It's good? It's good?
Sin alcohol, no, 7,000 con alcohol.
Con
Y sin alcohol,
Con alcohol.
3. Yeah?
Wanna try it?
Thank you. Bienvenido a Colombia.
Not exactly sure what all those bottles are, not exactly sure what's going on here, but we do know some of the ingredients we're about to indulge in.
Honey. Lemon. Fruit. You like.
One last sprinkle of something, a quick stir, and we are ready to guzzle the local tradition called canelazo, made with aguardiente, a highly alcoholic liquor, along with lots of fruits and spices. And how does it taste?
I mean, it's really sweet. It's not the kind of drink I would normally order, but I mean, when in Bogota, do it.
It's like a sweet hot toddy is what I think about it.
Yeah. It's nice. I mean, it's overcast, a little rainy, and not terribly warm today, so this is kind of the perfect pick-me-up.
No, it's delicious. It's almost like it's like a hot toddy in a way, but it's sweeter. So in many ways, it's almost like a hot margarita. It's like going to Europe and getting mulled wine.
Refreshed by our boozy Bogota brew, we hit the streets once again for a quick violin serenade. And what struck us as an unusual sight, military men in full camo carrying massive assault weapons. Best we can tell is that they're part of a team of 1,500 soldiers deployed a couple of years ago to every major Colombian city to help curb urban crime. If they're trying to send a message sent. But to be fair, we never felt unsafe here at all, just in awe of the beauty around us. As we meandered the streets near Plaza Bolivar, we ran into this beautiful church, the sort of Where's Waldo of Colombian cathedrals, famous for its red and white stripes inside and out. This is the Santuario Nuestra Señora del Carmen.
I love Colombia. It's not too hard to get around. It's very inexpensive, very pretty. You can have fun anywhere in Colombia.
Around every corner, there is something new and interesting to see here, from ancient architecture to brand new graffiti. This neighborhood truly is the beating heart of Bogota. Unfortunately, that would mean our hotel is located at the end of one of Bogota's appendages, like a really long arm or leg. So, word of advice, stay near the city center.
Just because you're close to everything. It makes it a lot easier to get around, and you know there's going to be more, if you're worried about safety, there's going to be more security around.
So that means for us, a long Uber ride back to suburbia. In fact, our ride is here right now. That's him right there. Just one problem. We are now officially breaking the law.
Uber, Colombia, no legal.
Oh, did not know that.
What's not legal?
Uber.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
It's true. At least one passenger will be asked to sit in the front of the car so the cops can't tell you're riding in an Uber. Even though technically banned, the app still works here, so knock yourself out and strap in for that whopping $2 or $3 fare it'll cost you to travel all the way across town. And as you take that one last illegal ride out of the city, be sure to soak in the sights and sounds of one of South America's greatest places to be, because whether you're in the front seat or the back seat, there's always a great view from the window seat. Thanks for joining us for this episode of Window Seat. Be sure to hit like and subscribe, and feel free to leave a comment about what we may have missed during our visit to Colombia. We are back with another episode next week, so we'll see you then.